What's up, everybody? It's Big Ralph TV, and I'm back with another tech video. Alright, now for this particular video, I wanted to show the differences between these two watches, and thus what I have on my wrist right now. On my left wrist, you'll see this is the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4. Okay, the original one that was released last year, the larger version that was released in 2021. All right, I got this one when I got my Pixel 6 Pro. All right, and I used the nylon band on this. I actually prefer the nylon band better than any of the other kind of bands, but this is the Galaxy Watch 4. I really have loved this watch, but I am going to have to send this in to Samsung here in a day or two. So I wanted to go ahead and get this comparison out. And on my right wrist, you will see the Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. Alright, now let's get them both in together. And you can see that the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro is a little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger than the Watch 4. This isn't the classic with the rotating bezel or anything. This is just the regular, larger version of the Galaxy Watch 4. Alright, I really like this watch. I would compare this one to, say, a regular Apple Watch, and this would be like the Ultra. Alright, but this is nice. This band, I thought I would hate it just because of how, you know, the snapping and all that. I thought I was going to hate this. I thought it was going to be really uncomfortable, but it's actually not. It's actually not. It's pretty comfortable. Most times I forget that I even have it on. What I will say about this watch is that titanium. The titanium build on this one, you can see that it's thicker. It is a thicker watch. You know, just around the bezel and everything is really thick here in comparison to this one. This is a thinner watch. All right. But I've always liked this watch. This has been a great watch for me. But my biggest complaint about this watch is that you only get about a day and a half of wear. You get a full day. You do get a full day of wear. But heading into that second day, it's time to charge. No doubt about it. You got to charge this one up after about a day and a half. You may be able to squeeze out 2, just barely, on this bad boy here. But to my surprise, I got this watch in. This is an anniversary gift from my wife, okay? The Galaxy Watch 5 Pro is an anniversary gift from my wife. She got me this. I got it in last Friday, okay? It arrived last Friday. I charged it to 100, and then I put it on my wrist last Friday night. I did not charge this watch up again until Tuesday night. It went 4 days, and it wasn't dead. It was at 9%, from 100% to 9% in 4 days. I probably could have squeezed out a 5th day because the percentage was not dropping that fast, but a solid 4 days on the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro, and man, that is impressive. That is very impressive, man. I really like that. What I liked about this one mainly was just the comfort. It does everything I need to do. I've never had a problem with the bezel, the touchscreen rotating bezel on this. It's easy to do everything. As you can see, I got my Bitmoji going there. It's been easy to navigate and do anything. Boom, here's my apps. So easy, very easy. Got my messaging apps there. Everything's good. Everything works just as it should. If I want to work out, hit the workout button and it brings up everything that I can do. Got my GPS going there, checking my heart rate, different workouts. I'm usually on that elliptical. Then I'll hit the weight machines there. You know what I mean? Sometimes I like to get on my bike, so I'm riding. Or I'll just go outside and take a walk. But plenty of different choices there. This one does everything you need to do. For me, the main advantage of this one is, for one, the bigger screen and the awesome, awesome, awesome battery life. Goodness gracious, that battery life, man. This battery life reminds me of the battery life of the original Galaxy Watch, which lasted me about 4 days. Solid 3.5, 4 days. Every time. And I know in the grand scheme of watches that 3.5, 4 days isn't a lot. But that is, in smartwatches, that is great. And right now, Apple, and I don't mean to shit on Apple, but they're touting the Apple Watch Ultra as getting 60 hours or 62 hours or something like that. That's it. And that's with a mode that's not even out yet, an ultra low profile or low power mode or something like that. You have to do that to be able to get 60 plus hours. This is fresh out the box. Fresh out the box, I'm getting 96 hours. Like, come on, man. Like, this is amazing. Just off of that, for me, the trade-in, because this is what I'm doing. I'm trading in this Galaxy Watch 4 for this one. All right. So I got $180 off of this for trading this in. So this has to go to Samsung for me to be able to get that deal. All right. But even with the bigger size and everything, man, I say it's worth it. I say it's worth it. It's definitely comfortable. It feels good. Like I said, even though it's bigger, a lot of the times I don't even really feel it on my wrist. I like that they sunk in the display, because that was something that I always wound up doing. You can look around a little bit. You can see that there's some nicks like at the top, but that's for me swinging my wrist, and maybe I hit my wrist off the doorknob or off the wall or something like that. But with this, I don't feel like I'm going to ever hit my screen off the wall or off a doorknob or anything like that, because it's sunk in a little bit. This display is more sunk in than this one is. This was right there in your face. This one's more sunk in. Plus, this has that titanium build. It's a little bit more durable than what this one is. So on this display, you do have that sapphire crystal, which is a little bit more durable than the regular glass that was on the previous Galaxy watches. So yeah, I really don't ever worry about, I don't worry about the display on this one as I did on the previous version. On this one, I just always worried about, oh man, I swung my wrist, normal wrist movement, I hit it off the wall, I hit it off the weight machine, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, getting out the car, I hit it. And, you know, I got some spots there along the edges. Nothing, no scratches or anything, no cracks or anything in the display, but just things around the edges. I'm not going to ever worry about that with this titanium. Man, that's some rugged titanium right there. But what I am going to do, I am going to switch this band probably back to this one. I just like the feeling of the nylon band better than the rubber band that comes on these watches. And it look how, you see what I'm saying? It just leaves a lot of indentation on my wrist. Whereas the nylon, I don't feel like it does. It's a lot more breathable, especially when working out. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and switch that out. But beyond that, does everything. A lot of people complain about the rotating bezel, but look at that, man. It works perfectly fine, the on-screen rotating bezel. It works perfectly fine, or just swipe. Just swipe. It does everything you need. Just swipe. Boom, swipe up. There's my apps, just like on the previous version. Get you everything you need. And the main thing about this, I love this watch. I didn't expect to love it so much, just like this phone, just like this Z Fold 4, just like these Galaxy Buds Pro 2. I didn't expect to love this watch as much as I do, and we are just a matter of weeks away, about 2 weeks away from Google releasing or putting up for pre-order at least the Pixel Watch. And I just put a new watch that I love so much on my wrist. After waiting for 5 years for Google to say, hey, we're going to make a Pixel Watch, I got this Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. And I'm really enjoying it. I am fully invested in Team Samsung right now. They won me over. Team Samsung has won me over. Man. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to make a quick video showing off the two watches. I hadn't seen very many people compare the regular Galaxy Watch 4, the larger version, this is the 44mm version, with the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. If you are thinking about, if you have this one, if you have the Galaxy Watch 4 and you're thinking about upgrading, do I need to upgrade to the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro? Do I need to upgrade? For me, I would say yes, you should. Yes, you absolutely should. Normally, I wouldn't say you should get a new watch every year or do that. But in this case, the battery life on this one is so much better. If you're into sleep tracking and doing all that stuff and you want to leave your watch on to see how it's going to work, this is the one you need to have, because you're going to get a solid 4 days. If you put the always on display on, because as you can see, I leave mine like this. You know what I mean? If it cuts off, turn my wrist, boom. How hard is it to do that? How hard is it to turn your wrist to see what you need to do? Do you always need to have the display on? No. But I leave mine like this and I get 4 days. So if you just want the better battery life, for that alone, the better build quality, all of that, if you want that, go ahead and upgrade. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you have not already. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. I truly, truly appreciate it. More content is on the way. And I'll holler at you all in the next video. Peace.